Hi everyone, myself Vivek Kumar. Today I am going to explain about the CO2 emission due to tourism. We know in our country many of people are traveling from here to there for tourism, and in tourism they are using many types of vehicle like trains, bus, cars, planes. Then these planes, cars, and vehicles are using diesel and petrols. Yeah, you can say they are using fuel. Then during fuel combustion, CO2 are releasing, and this CO2 are directly going into atmosphere. And these atmosphere are affecting our atmosphere. These CO2 carbon dioxide are affecting our atmosphere. According to IPCC, means the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the tourism sector is responsible for approximately 8% of global greenhouse gas emission. Means out of 100, 8% due to tourism. This is the bigger one bigger one percentage due to tourism, because out of 100, 8% is due to tourism. But some estimates suggest that tourism is responsible for only 4.5 to 6% of global CO2 emission. This CO2 emission is due to in tourism is due to many things, like when we travel from here to there, then we are using road construction, we are using hotels, we are using clothes, we are using food, we are using goods, and we are using many of things, like we are using transport. Then during this tourism we are traveling, we are using construction, means we can say when we are driving bike, yeah, we are going by car, you can say simple examples, you can take cars, we are going by cars. Then our car will drive on roads. Then we need a proper development of developed road, and for this road we require construction. And in this construction we will use fuel, we will use many types of vehicle, we will use many types of combustion process. Yeah, you can say when we build, yeah, when we construct road, then we are generally use coal tar. And for this coal tar we are use fire, electricity, many types of vehicle. Then during this construction, yeah, during preparation of this coal tar, this coal tar release carbon dioxide and many types of other gases, but mainly we will discuss on carbon dioxide. Then this coal tar, this cement, this concrete release carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide directly release into atmosphere, and this carbon dioxide affect our atmosphere. Due to tourism, this is the simple chart that display how much carbon dioxide releases by out of 8%. In 8%, how much is from construction, how much from lodging, how much from service, agriculture, food and goods and transport. See, due to construction and mining, out of 8%, in 8%, 6%, in 8%, 6% is coming from construction and mining, and 6% is also coming from lodging, 8% is coming from services. In services, you can say, like when we travel from here to there, yeah, when we stay in a hotel, then we need refrigerator, we need hot water, we need food, yeah, we need TV, we need refrigerator. Then this refrigerator and this AC also requires electricity, and this AC will release carbon dioxide to our atmosphere. Agriculture, from agriculture 8%. See, here we are discussing about agriculture. Then why we are discussing about tourism, but why we are taking agriculture word? Because when we stay in hotel, yeah, when we travel from here to there, then we need foods, and these foods will directly comes from agriculture. And in agriculture, we need many types of vehicle for farming, many types of uh, uh, what can I say? Many types of machines like motor for plant the agriculture. Then this machine use generally kerosene, diesel, petrol, and during this machine, during this burning process, yeah, during this burning process of machine, these machines also release some amounts of carbon dioxide in atmosphere, and this will add to and this food will transfer to hotel, yeah, any place where we use this. And food and beverage 10%, goods, cloth, because cloth comes from plant, and for planting we needs machine, yeah, we needs diesel and petrol, water for planting trees. And for cloths we need, for cloth preparation we need a machine, then this machine will use electricity. Then 12% of carbon dioxide comes from goods, and majority of comes from transport. Let we travel from here to there, then we use planes. The plane use hydrogen gas, then this hydrogen gas will burn in plane, then they will release carbon dioxide. We use car generally use diesel and petrol, then some amount of carbon dioxide will come out from car and vehicles. Transport, getting from here, this is the summary that I have written. Getting from here to there is the most basic component of tourism. As I said earlier, that 49% of carbon dioxide out of 8%, 49% of carbon dioxide comes from transport, means planes, car, trains, etc. Total transportation is tourism main source of greenhouse gas emission. Yeah, on average, planes and cars generate the most CO2 per passenger mile, with tour buses, ferries, and trains coming well. And in recent years, the number of people traveling internationally skyrocketed as airfare become more affordable. Because as technology is getting advanced and advanced, then we are getting less and less fare. Then when government, yeah, authorities are releasing less and less fare for traveling, then more and more people wants to explore their tourists. Then more will be number of vehicles, more will be number of trains, planes, then more will carbon dioxide will release into atmosphere. This is for transport. This is the graph between CO2 emission of different vehicles and fuel types versus CO2 emissions in gram per kilometer. See, this is conventional vehicle. Conventional vehicle using petrol. Fuel types is petrol. This is conventional vehicle. This is using diesel. And the CO2 emission of petrol is approximately 250. And for this one, conventional vehicle diesel, for this one approx 220. This carbon footprint of tree. As I said, according to IPCC, out of 108% of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere is coming from tourism. Then here is also written that tourism responsible for roughly 8% of the world's carbon emission, from plane flights and boat rides to seminar and lodging. Various activities contribute to tourism carbon footprints. Yeah, because as I said earlier, we need road for traveling cars, we need food, we need construction, we need hotels, we need cars. In building a hotel, we need also many types of activities like grinding machine, mixer machine, carbon, cement, bricks. And for making bricks, we need a proper setup of machines from which we can bring bricks. And this brick in this building, in this making during bricks, we need fire. Then this fire will release carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide will direct goes into atmosphere. This is a graph between emission by mode of transport, pounds of CO2 emitted per passenger per hour. Previous was in gram per kilometer, and this one is in CO2 emitted per passenger per mile. For plane 0.82, for a car 0.62, for a small car 0.54, like this. Lodging. As I said earlier, in hotel we need a refrigerator, we need AC, we need hot water. Then this is in the same way your house generates emission from energy use. Yeah, because we use refrigerator and many things. So, do the hotels, homestay, and rental that you are staying while on vacation? Many accommodations rely on heating and air conditioning to keep guest room at pleasant temperature. Yeah, because in tourism we want pleasant, more and more pleasant. Then we will use more and more thing to explore our tourism. And we use electricity for power lights. We use TVs, refrigerator, laundry machines, and other equipment is also a big contributor. Exceptionally in areas with dated and insistent system. Emission from lodging tend to highest in resorts and hotels that offer modern services. Because in hotel and resorts, many kinds of machine are used for pleasant. Then when we use many kinds of what can I say? Many kinds of machines, then they will use they will use electricity in huge amount and they will release huge amount of CO2. This is the graph, you can say pie chart, that is energy used in hotel. 4% is coming from other, 5% is coming from hot water and laundry, 7% is coming from pool pumps, and 11% is coming from kitchen and refrigeration, 12% is coming from lighting, and 13% is coming from general equipment, and 48% is coming from air conditioner. This is the big amount, 48% from air conditioning. Construction, as I told you earlier, during road construction, yeah, during hotel construction, we need many things. Many machine that use diesel and petrol, and that will release carbon dioxide. Okay, let's see. Resorts, airports, and other tourism facilities can produce massive amounts of carbon even before they open their doors to tourists. Yeah, this is saying that when before traveling, we use construction, and during this construction, we use airports, resorts to build, and during this building, we use many kinds of machine. Then for using this machine, we use diesel, petrol, and any kind of use. Then they release carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide will directly go into our atmosphere. This is the hotel. Due to carbon is forests are also free. Yeah, because this carbon dioxide, when we use fuel, yeah, fuel, yeah, anything, then this carbon dioxide directly go into our atmosphere, and this carbon dioxide directly affect our forest, affect our tree. As per a as per a data, the world lost a football-sized area of tropical forest every 5 seconds in 2019, causing the same amount of carbon emission that 400 million cars would produce over an entire year. In 1 year, when we will use 400 million cars, then then that amount of carbon dioxide will release. But in 2019, every 5 seconds, carbon dioxide is releasing in huge amount that was affecting our forest. Due to food wastage, carbon dioxide emission. Wastage of food in tourism is part of a larger global issue. In fact, if food waste vary a country, it will be the world's third largest emitter of CO2. This is the graph during COVID-19. See how CO2 is decreasing because vehicle was not in use. That's why CO2 is decreasing and green area is going. Thank you.